All right, rock fans, so we're ready for some more Hot or Not.
Wait a minute. I got fast breaking news.
What you
I got
got?
a surprise.
Oh no,
It's time for a poster.
a poster.
A poster?
Oh, afraid to knock the camera over. Here, a poster. Oh my gosh, this is Hot or Not.
This is the top.
Okay, let me grab a couple pieces of it. Oh boy.
From the backside, can you tell me what band that is?
It ain't the Kinks. It's
No.
the Beatles.
I would say it's the Beatles.
Would
the
you
Beatles.
tell me what is your estimated size of this poster?
Oh, I would say it's about 6x5, 6x4, somewhere in there. Yeah.
I'll go 6x4.
Okay.
I'll go 6x4.
Uh-huh.
And it's a stage shot of our favorite band. Boy, you get down here, I think it might be 7. Because it just keeps
Well,
on
yeah.
rolling.
I don't know. I'm 6 feet tall and I haven't seen it hit the floor yet.
Nope.
But
Still unfolded. There it is.
okay, well.
This at least 6.
Anyway, that's that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Now, if I took that in to get a frame, first they'd say, your first problem, my man, will be that if I frame it,
It'll be a
you
few
know
dollars.
how hard it is to get some glass in there. So it can't be glass, it'd have to be plexiglass. And then you want to know how heavy it's going to be?
Yeah.
And you know what I'm going to have to charge you? This poster, which may have cost you $10 to $20. Do you have like $1,000 to frame it or more?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some little repair here or there too. Maybe,
Well, you know, it's only
edges.
60 some years
It's
ago.
old, yeah. Well, well, I thought this was Hot or Not, but now it's turned into poster
Well, let's
frenzy.
go hot or not.
Why don't you go there? Don't
I
go
just
poster
wanted to
frenzy.
surprise you with something.
Oh, okay. Well, that was a surprise.
I hear your life is getting a little dull.
Dull, listless, all that. Okay.
That's what your wife says. I
Hey,
don't know.
hey, slow down.
Okay.
All right. So, Hot or Not, let's go. We got Tommy Two-Tone. Tommy Two-Tone. So, let's see. This might be just a phone number. Might just be a phone number. Not say goodbye. No, it's not it. Yeah, it's a phone number. It's 867-5309.
I like that. We did a hot or not before, and we were talking about ones that we liked the best. And we said those phone number records.
That's right.
Whether it be Wilson Pickett or Tommy Two-Tone or Rick Springfield or whoever.
Yeah.
We like those things.
Yeah, I do remember that. I think I started making a list, but I don't know where it is right now. Okay, Go-Go's. Our lips are sealed, and their lips are colored too. But I wonder what the record looks like. This is the Go-Go's. Oh yeah, just regular IRS. Surfin' and Spyin' is the B-side. I don't remember that tune. But we usually don't remember the B-sides, but it says it's from the album Beauty and the Beat, so it must be on there somewhere.
I'm not
but
familiar with this
Go-Go's?
fact. You know, we usually say whether it's a hit or not, or you know.
Oh, that's right. Hot or Not, right?
Hot or not.
So-
So we had hot.
This was hot. And
Tommy Two-Tone's very hot.
and
And
Go-Go's.
I'm going to go neutral because I don't know it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna still say hot because I do remember.
Is it possible Go-Go's is after 83 or 80s?
It could, yeah.
Yeah.
Could have been
And-
84.
84?
84.
Ooh, then I'm completely out. That's-
Oh, okay. Well, you can't.
I was
hurry-
in hibernation.
You can't
by
hurry
then.
love, buddy. And this is You Can't Hurry
Phil,
Love.
Phil Collins, man.
Which is-
I love it.
Which is a remake of You Can't Hurry Love.
Still,
by
he did a
Supremes.
great rendition of it.
He did. He did a nice version of it.
Phil,
It's easy to dance.
if you're
to.
watching, and I know you can't miss one of our shows, our best to you, because we know that you've had some health issues.
Yeah.
And still you went out and performed many, many shows. And I believe he's now retired completely.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
No, I think so. I think
yeah,
so.
well,
And he needs to
It's
take care
hard-
of himself.
hard to
That's
do
a
that.
very important thing.
Yes, it is important, but
Yeah.
you never know. It's like people thought Joni Mitchell was done, and boom, hey, Joni Jam, she's
Yeah.
back out there.
Yeah.
So artists, God love them. Let's hope they can come back and perform in some way, right? Willie Nelson, The Party's Over, and Always on My Mind. I think it's always on my mind. Willie Nelson. We both thought
Party's Over was pretty big too.
Oh,
These are two of his most classic ones. You know, the interesting story for me on Willie Nelson is that he had tax trouble and he sold at that time his complete copyrights of all his material up to that point to somebody else for a fraction of what it was worth because he had a lot of pressure on him to pay his taxes.
Right.
So that's too bad.
Yeah, but the hits keep on coming. He keeps writing.
Another band I know nothing about.
This is Asia. This is kind of your prog rock. It was late prog rock. This is a combination of Yes and Emerson, Lake and Palmer. It might have been one other person in there too. Emerson, Lake and Powell was after that, but Asia. Only time will tell. I think time will tell, and time will tell not. But I still like to listen to Asia. I am a prog rock fan, so I will listen to it. But as far as a hit, no, not.
I'm going neutral again. I don't want to
don't know.
People will know I'm
lying.
No,
He's making that up.
No,
You
yeah.
don't know.
You
You don't know
don't
nothing
know.
about that. Okay, here's a band you might have heard of, Fleetwood Mac.
Oh yeah.
And this is Cool Water is not the hit. Gypsy would be the hit. Gypsy.
Boy, that title doesn't hit me though. I don't remember that.
well.
It might be if I heard the tune, I go, "Oh, I had no idea that was
that's
the."
probably what's going to happen to you. It's another one like that, like Gold Dust Woman or something. But I would say still a hit, or still hot. Okay. Backside Bonnie. What's the front from them? Famous Last Words. Supertramp. So it's Supertramp. It's raining again. It's raining again. Now it's a very appropriate record to have here in the Northwest, as it always seems to be. It's raining again. So this is from Famous Last Words. I like Supertramp a lot, and I still like that song. So I'm gonna still say hot.
Got to go neutral because I'm really not familiar with the
Raining
group.
again. Yeah.
I know it's very popular, but I never had a Supertramp record in my collection.
Okay.
Another Asia, huh?
Yeah, Heat of the Moment.
That was the big one, right?
It was a big one. Heat of the Moment. And this time it tells me who's ever on here. Jeffrey Downs, Steve Howe from Yes, Carl Palmer from Emerson, Lake and Palmer, and John Wetton. I'm not sure. I have some John Wetton albums, but I can't tell you for sure which band he was in, if he was in Yes or if he was in some other prog rock band. But another well-respected musician. And Heat of the Moment was a very nice prog rock hit for Asia. In the heat of the moment. So it's a hot for me.
Well, I'm going to go neutral, but it occurs we love these 45s.
Yeah, this is fun to go through. The one that you love, Air Supply, the one that you love. And on B-side, I Want to Give It All.
Never liked this group.
Me neither. So we got an agreement here.
Wouldn't matter
It's a nod.
where you found
It's a
this,
nod.
what year, what album. Whew.
So
I would say burn them and let's be done with it.
Lisa and Cult Jam, Head to Toe, that would be the hit.
I never liked this band either.
You didn't?
Even though it's beyond the years that I collected.
Uh-huh.
What little I've heard of it, I've said to myself, burn it.
Oh, wow. No, I like Lisa and Cult Jam. Head to Toe, a little weaker tune than the other tune I think of with them. So, I'd have to listen. I'd have to listen. I might start dancing when I
Gonna
hear it.
remind everybody out there, I was 14 years old when my mother had the Champ. I was entering high school when he was a baby. So I had so many years of
He's
music.
old, in other words. You're
Right.
trying to clue you in.
So-
He's old.
this music that came in the 70s and 80s
80s.
is his wheelhouse.
This is more my wheelhouse.
wheel,
yes.
wheel.
Wheel.
I had already been
Really?
out of high school
Wheelie?
by 1965. So when you talk about something that came out in the 80s,
This came out in the 80s.
I
Stand By Me.
well
Backside, yakety yak.
Yeah, but this is a late. But it's produced by. I don't think it's recorded. Is it?
Performed by the Coasters and performed by Benny E. King.
Oh, okay. So it's the original recordings. I remember this movie, which was much later. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm reading the rest of it. Does this have all this on here? It says every day, let the good times roll. Come, go with me. Whisper Bell.
No, I don't think so. I think that's off the original album. That's
So
the
they're
lineup
just
on the
telling you
original.
what the rest of the album is. Okay, so this just has Yakety Yak and Stand By Me on it.
Yeah.
But that's a fun one. I mean, I love those two tunes. And the picture sleeve's kind of nice. It reminds you of the movie. And
I love the. I have the best of the Coasters, and I have the original Coasters records, and I love all those.
oh
Coasters
yeah, no,
records.
I don't know.
And they were into comedy as well.
Right. I don't know if you had. I remember listening to those as a kid. I don't know if I was just picking them up off the radio as far as hearing them, but every time those songs came on, being a kid, it made it even more fun for me. Charlie Brown, What a Clown, that Charlie Brown, and so I liked all that, all the Coasters stuff.
I saw the Coasters outdoors along in the Embarcadero, what they call the Embarcadero, by the Embarcadero Plaza, which is by the Hyatt Hotel there, on the waterfront. And this is when they only had one remaining original member.
Was Embarcadero still intact? Was this when the Embarcadero freeway was?
Yeah,
okay.
still there. Yeah,
Okay.
that's before it was torn down.
Okay.
And I was in the audience, and by the time they finished, I had tears in my eyes. It was so good. I could not believe how they could do that. But the remaining voice was the bass voice, and I don't know if people remember this about so much of the doo-wop and early rock and roll soul groups. Those deep voices, Charlie Brown,
Yeah.
Charlie Brown. Anyway, those things are priceless.
Yeah, I like it. Or even Under the Boardwalk. Did they do that one?
Yeah.
Okay. Don Charles presents the Singing Dogs. We're going right to the really good stuff now, folks. That's right, the Singing Dogs doing Jingle Bells. I would say Jingle Bells is the hit there. The Singing Dogs. So, hot or not on the Singing Dogs?
Burn it.
I'm gonna get-
Trash.
It's a not.
I'm surprised somebody bought that. What was her name again? What's her name again?
Linnea.
Linnea. Do you mind if we burn that record for you?
Next up, we have Toto. You remember the band Toto? I do. Rosanna. Rosanna. So, yeah.
I hope
Toto, It's a Feeling, and Rosanna. So, hot or not on Rosanna?
I loved it. I loved it.
Okay, hot. Me too. Hot too. Culture Club, Karma Chameleon.
Well, this is a big hit, and he still travels the world and is very popular and can sell out
Boy George.
arenas. Yeah, he last year I think he might have come to the winery St. Michel, but at any rate he can play someplace that's a major theater, and still do well, and will still dress with this outfit and all.
Yeah.
He looks the same. A little older, of course. But at any rate, yeah. But it was never my type of music.
It's working for me. I like dancing to all this stuff. So, yeah, Karma Chameleon, great.
Got to remember, it's in the 80s again.
Hot.
And that's not my field.
Okay, this isn't my field. Juice Newton, Queen of Hearts. She's more country.
I'm just going to go not right away because
kind of a gruffer tone. Remember the song? I'm going to say not, just because it's not one I'd pull out myself.
never go on my jukebox.
Steve Winwood, Higher Love.
A lot of people love this. It was not my cup of tea, though.
I like it. I like it.
Good,
So
good.
I liked he one of those older artists that kept plugging away, kept working at it, and kept finding new ways to see a song and create some new sounds, which is always harder for I think for why not just go back to my hit? Oh no, let's try to do something new. Okay, well you got me. Oh, Adamant. Okay, Adamant Strip. Strip. I barely remember it. I liked Adamant, but I would say not.
Go neutral, though.
Just don't-
Looking at the jacket and all that, it looks like maybe just on the appearance of it, that it might not be something I like. You know?
I don't know.
A guy who wants to be naked on the back of his 45, I don't know.
Wants to be naked. Oh, just okay, whatever. Well, the song was called Strip, right? Amanda. This is by Boston from the album Third Stage, produced by Tom Schultz.
Big group, Boston's first album. Yeah, I think it's been remastered now.
I'm sure.
Maybe remastered upon remaster and all that, and very collectible and very sought after. Again, though, Boston was a little bit out of my years, so I'm going to go. I have to, unfortunately, be uninformed and not able to make an opinion on it.
Okay, well, I love Boston. I love the first two albums. This is Third Stage. I was getting less interested in them. This is a more of a love song, and so it's a not for me. It just does not get me
I'll
up.
go with that.
Getting rocking out on it.
Look, the Champ has a wide spectrum.
Oh my God.
No, he has a wide spectrum of what he loves. There's genres of music that I can't even approach listening to that he enjoys thoroughly.
And here's one that I do enjoy thoroughly. I'm gonna have to go listen to this one. I think this is New Shoes. New Shoes, which was a band out of Portland. Well, I'm having a hard time here with it, but but they had a short career, and that was the I Can't Wait. I Can't Wait, and they first released it, I think, at a slightly faster tempo when it first came out, and then once they went national, I think they slowed the tempo down a little bit, and it was a big hit nationally. And I remember my wife and I had gone into a club in Portland on like a Tuesday night, and New Shoes was performing, and they hadn't, really hit big yet, or they were big on Friday and Saturday night in the club, but a Tuesday night raining in Portland, no, wasn't that many people there, and we were able to dance to them and enjoyed ourselves immensely. But it wasn't very shortly thereafter that you couldn't, they were playing bigger clubs and bigger places, but a local, Portland, fairly local group that made it big, made it over that hump, and had a couple of hits besides at least one more hit.
If you've ever heard this band, New Shoes, whether live or just on record, and if you could leave a message in the notes, I'd really appreciate it, because my hunch is 99.99999 people out in the record world will go, I've never heard this band.
Well, if you hear the
I've
song, you
collected-
go, oh yeah.
I showed you today how many 45s I've got.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, it's embarrassing
It's
how
just,
many.
it just
And
depends what the genre
I have
is.
heard almost everything in those boxes, and I have never heard of New Shoes. So
Yeah.
this is somebody that.
Well, there's another band after that.
But you lived in the Northwest, so
Right.
you were right here when and you
Right.
saw them live.
Right. And then there was another band called Dan Reed Network, which they performed up here. They'd play at the Astro Park, and they would play down in Portland as well. And they were kind of sounding like Prince. And they went down to LA, and LA said, you know what? You sound too much like Prince. you got to get your own image. You got to get your own sound. And they did. They switched up their outfits and they changed up their music a little bit. And they went back down there and they did go nationally and had some marginal success.
I suggest that anybody that's curious about these 45s that it'll be on Spotify. If you have Spotify or Apple Music, if you want to listen to it, we've told you the titles that are on these 45s in the group, and their other material will be there as well. You'll get a flavor for it.
Okay, here's Robert Palmer. Let's see which song it is. I don't think it was that one.
Addicted to Love.
Addicted to Love, yeah, it is.
Oh, I
Addicted to
love that song.
Addicted to Love.
This goes on my jukebox every time.
So
I remember that video with the women in the tight skirts.
Yes.
Oh my God, I thought that was just the greatest.
Oh,
And the
I
way
remember that.
he I think he's in the video and he's just like, I don't
in the
even
video.
know
He
these
knows he was in
beautiful
the video.
knockout women. I'm just like, what's this beautiful women to me? I can pass it up.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm going like, hey, send me over there.
Yeah.
Boy.
So that would be hot for you.
Oh,
And
very
I think It's
hot.
hot for me too.
Oh my God.
So that's the end of Hot or Not.
Boy,
this
you
edition.
sure ended on a high note with Robert Palmer.
Yeah, well, we try. We try.
I like
it
the whole career of Robert Palmer. From the early stuff when he looked like kind of a innocent young man, and to when he was wearing the business suits and doing the classic American songbook. The guy was quite a star with me. Quite a recording.
Well, he tried there a lot early on. I mean, he had Doctor, but then he didn't have a lot else, and he did a number of records before he finally hit it.
Yeah, but I
and he
heard
hit it
those
with Power
records,
Station.
and I
think,
did
was
like
the first-
most of those recordings.
recordings. So
you
that's
know,
good to know. Yeah.
Well,
Go back
could have
and
been
check it out.
soft rock till Addicted to Love, which was definitely that soft rock. It was definitely party tunes
Party
and
tune,
harder
dance,
rock,
dance.
but good
Dance rock.
good solid musician and recording star.
Okay, so that's the end of this Hot or Not. Catch you next time.
He's hot.